Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Gonna be a wet one as we're underway in Cincinnati. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
I remember talking to him earlier this season, Mike, and he emphasized the importance of winning their division. That guarantees you host at least one playoff game. Well, that goal, that's been reached. Now, they have their sights set on something even bigger, but to accomplish that, they're going to have to take advantage of this opportunity right here in front of them. That starts by doing whatever it takes over these next couple hours to extend their season by one more week. This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground.
Oh, the ball's out. The Jaguars think they have it, and they do.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft. It's Trevor Lawrence.
Previous play is under review.
At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals gonna have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Chase. He gets it on the jet sweep. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to...
They're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. And now we'll get a stoppage, and that is Joe Burrow, who's in some real discomfort down there. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll run, It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. They'll run here with Brown. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It was Jerry Jones that time making the play. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Play action, here is Flacco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd.
From the gun, it's Flacco. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
3rd and 11.
Chase incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguar.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. Here's 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
A gain of 21 more yards.
A gain there of 21. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard
Another run here with Tootin. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and
Down
10
at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Down at the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 3.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
Lawrence now. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Tootin. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a play, Mike, that makes me want to run down there, throw on a uniform, and try to help out. I mean, I think at this point, I could help clear enough room to get 1 yard. Heck, I might be able to get 1 yard myself. That's disappointing that they're on it.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the play fake, here's Flacco. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On the ground, it's Brown. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
And I think what they're counting on there, Mike, is that the defense expects the ball to be run inside the tackles, thinking on 3rd and short, just go get the 1st down. Try to catch him off guard with the toss play, but the defense was all over it. Great speed and pursuit to the ball, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, toss, left side, that's Tootin. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10.
It's tossed out wide for Tootin. And it'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. Handoff. It's Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to pick it up with Tootin. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Here's Logan Cook now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Bengals offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's Brown. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Flacco. Has caught Gesicki on the right. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Bashal Tootin, heading back for their next possession. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got Myers on the completion. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Now here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Jaguars first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
To throw is Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We're underway here in the wild card round. This the first of 3 games today, but we had 2 games yesterday. Let's check them out. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. The Panthers find a way to get it done. The number 4 seed knocks out the number 5. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Bucky Irving. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Bills get it done in dominant fashion. They cruise into the divisional round next weekend. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the Chicago Bears. And this is Caleb Williams. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Bears make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, just 1 touchdown on the board. 7-0 is the score. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC Wild Card game. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Lawrence. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. Over the middle, that's Komet. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Jaguars.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Still first down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Throwing is Lawrence. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10.
On first down, Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Strange. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the zone read, it's a give to Tootin. And the Jaguars are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
And now movement up front. This crowd is making it tough down deep in the red zone. Now it is 1st and goal. They bring the tight end in motion. Run over center now with Tootin. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
Man in motion here is Washington. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
On the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This caught.
Lawrence's pass.
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to.
Good blocking, and he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Down, Jaguars.
So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense headed back to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Chase Brown.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. 16 yards, pick up on that one. It's a Cincinnati first down.
For a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Now Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Foye Aluakun with the play.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a second and 9.
At the 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
It's now second and 10 at the
second down, Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
At the 9-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Now Burrow gonna do this himself. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
Second and goal.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Brown. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Burrow to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass.
And he will score! Game on! Jamar Chase! Touchdown, Bengals! Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense back onto the field for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Man in motion here is Washington. Second down, Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
It's a gain of 6. And the Jaguar first down.
They'll run it here with Tootin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Right back to Tootin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Lawrence now. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. A gain of 14. First down, Jacksonville.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is
this crowd hoping for a challenge, and they're going to get their wish. The red flag is on the field. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Here comes the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete. Komet with the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Lawrence going to give it to Tootin. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They'll go. Tootin. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So here's Joe Burrow and the Bengals now. Down 14-7, 2:19 to go. They need a touchdown here to try and force overtime. They've got the support of this standing room only crowd, and they've got the ball. First down. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 3 at the 28-yard
Here's 2nd down and 3. Brown. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll run. Here we go. This is 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th
They'll
down.
drop to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. The Jags offense ready to get back at it. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Tight end on the move left. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. And we are set for a great finish. Timeout, 2 seconds remaining in the game. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And they are moving on. They survive and advance in the playoffs. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL